Hello, 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 everybody. How are you today? It's Mel and Tone under the tree where we meet. A beautiful day in Nassau, Bahamas. Mel, how you do?
I'm doing good, Tony. How are
You
you?
better do.
Yeah, it's nice and cool.
Yeah, it's really, really, really
Beautiful, beautiful
beautiful
day.
day,
Yeah.
and it's smooth and still. So I want to start off and give my condolences to all the folks that passed. You can't even call me so much now. I can't even call the name no more because
Yeah.
somebody I can forget.
Okay.
And so, and like I say, boy, that
It's sure. It's
is
a sure
sure. It's
thing.
a sure thing, you know. And like they say, all I could say to folks,
Live your best life.
it's a better day. Tomorrow, it'll be better. So all you are going through, have my condolences, and I guess tomorrow,
Today is you. Tomorrow it
yeah.
could be me.
And think about,
Somebody
like I always
else.
say on the show, it could have been you. So
Hmm.
let's bounce up and move around and get on and do what we gotta do. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Mel, we gonna we gonna have our show today.
Yeah. It's been a good week. I don't know about you, but for me,
Hey,
it's been quite relaxing.
if we was talking politics, we'd been show would been hot. There's plenty talking because we got politics,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah.
don't talk politics.
Yeah.
Everybody's screaming about Haitian, and the next one screaming about crime, and the next one screaming about this one or this one.
And
But
all we talking about is
all we
relationships.
talking about is relationship. We trying to steer some people right to hell. No, we trying to steer you right, steer you. You know, I was watching something today about Deion Sanders. You saw that, please?
No.
Deion Sanders got a video. He talked about how he was flashy in football and big time in football. He did it big.
Mm.
Best coat, best suit, best this, best stance. And he say now you see, he always know there was a God.
Okay.
And he say one time God was talking to him, and when God came the last time,
He decided to listen.
he said, yeah, that was me. And he know it was God.
Okay.
Yeah, he said, because God came in a big way, because he
Mm.
live in a big way. So he
Okay.
gotta continue. He know God was coming in a big way because he's a big timer. So he has to continue in a big. So now he got to continue in a big way for God.
Okay.
He say, remember this now. The, he's a big timer, and when God came to him in a big way, coat suit and church wasn't for him.
Mm.
God no big time. He lived big time, and so he have to meet people and change
Exactly
life in a
where
big
we
time.
are.
Yeah,
Where we are.
and that's the interesting part of it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was good. That was good. So anyhow, so folks, we here live and kicking. So Melanie, our show today
Yeah. Talking
based on
about struggles in relationship. The struggle in relationship. Why people struggle.
woman struggle in a relationship.
I think both men and women struggle.
No, boy, women don't struggle in a relationship. Struggle in a relationship is basically for a man.
So
Men
let's
struggle in a
hear
relationship.
let's hear the man's struggle then.
Yeah, the moment I meet you, I struggle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the man.
Well, that's true. Y'all struggle with your emotions and your ability to be disciplined and to pass other people things up and stay focused on your own.
Hey, stop. What do you mean?
That
What
kind
do
of
you mean
struggle.
other people things? What are you talking about?
Well, when every time you all see a beautiful woman, somebody who's attractive, somebody who's shapely, somebody who even ain't attractive but they loud, it causes you guys to begin in a
Oh Lord,
mental
look where she going
spiral.
on this conversation.
So yeah,
But
you all struggle big time.
listen to me.
Uh-huh.
Men struggle to keep women under control.
Oh yeah, that's a big struggle for
That's a big
y'all.
struggle because y'all woman ain't disciplined. Two things y'all ain't. Y'all ain't disciplined, y'all ain't submissive, and y'all ain't planning to be.
Well, think about it. Women struggle to understand men. understand why men are trying to control another individual when God gave us all freedom.
But,
Freedom to exist, freedom to be, freedom to express ourselves in whichever way we choose.
but y'all are big thinkers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Um, for a man,
Mm-hmm.
if I meet you today, all of that foolishness y'all be talking, men don't men don't consider.
What foolishness is
You,
that?
you the struggle. We talking about the struggle, right? You want to carry us through this long process, right? We only want something to get out. Why you
So
gotta tell
y'all
me?
be struggling just to get some.
Yeah, because I gotta struggle to lie to you
Oh, Lord.
just to get some.
So you see, that's a big struggle.
That's a
'Cause
struggle.
to keep up a lying persona is a big, big thing.
Because all I want to do is get in and get out. The key is with women, they want to, they meet you, they want to know your daddy,
Your
who's your
mother.
mother,
Yeah.
what you doing,
Who was your
how you
past
this,
girlfriend?
yeah, how much money you got, you got a job,
Yeah.
where you hang out, who's your best friend, and all these things that is not even necessary. But that's how woman thinks. Woman got to, they got to go deep.
That's what you call getting to know.
No, 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 no.
You can't say you know someone unless you know a lot about that individual, their patterns, their choices, their likes and dislikes, their favorite sport, all the things that make them uniquely them.
Yeah, but what you gonna do is cause me to lie, cause I trying to look good in my struggle, trying to get you to be my girlfriend. I have to lie. This most guys get you just to get you, and then I have to lie again to keep you. It's a
So
struggle.
guess what?
It's a struggle.
Cut out the lying.
I can't.
Cut out the lying and just be you. Be natural.
No, I can't,
Be
because if
truthful.
I be me, you ain't gonna date me. If I say to you, honestly, and be saying to you, I am a guy, want to go to bed with you first before we have a relationship, because I gotta know what I get.
So basically, this relationship is just a pure sexual relationship.
No, 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 no.
Then.
See,
So,
hold on. No,
so
no, no, no.
you've seen now.
No, no, no. It is not a pure sex. What it is, want to know what I take in my bed, or what I can take for the rest of my life.
But guess what?
This is not a joke.
Y'all don't. I mean, okay, albeit that men eventually have sexual challenges in the relationship, but the biggest problem most men talk about is the mouth. The woman can't shut up. She can't, like you said earlier, she don't submit
Submit.
right to whatever it is that he wants. She's not disciplined. She's not someone that can easily be controlled. So I would think that with this being the age-old problem of men with women, that you would be more concerned at the beginning of the relationship to find out what type of person she is, not how good she is in bed.
Yeah, because if certain things don't fall in place at the beginning,
Exactly.
so it ain't
So
no good for me.
And guess
so that's
what?
the struggle.
And so you see how why women make men wait? What y'all call carrying you through this long process, because that's the very thing. They want to know what type of person you are.
But you carry me through this wrong process, and then at the end of the day, I don't even want this.
But you know
So
know
why
what
you
is
waste my time?
you know what is very interesting?
Go ahead, interest.
The fact that sex is such a big thing for men. Okay?
So what else?
So maybe what women need to do and use as a yardstick is that man who wants to wait until marriage, because maybe he may have some sexual dysfunction. Because it don't seem to be the normal path that men take in a new relationship. They're always ready to jump in bed. So that's why they just fall in love, right? Because they fall in bed first.
But sex is not the struggle. Getting the woman to get in bed is a struggle.
Exactly.
Because sex can be the easy part.
Because you know what
But
is
getting the woman in bed.
because you know what?
Okay.
As I always say, the woman has been taught to keep this sex as her prized possession. And after you would have proven yourself, yeah, then you now may have a little opportunity or a little window to test the pudding before you put a ring on it.
Yeah, but see, you make it, and after all of that, see, then you have now taken this woman to be your girlfriend. This is what you say. And so, you now trying to get her to understand you to become your wife. It's a struggle because you and me come from a different background. And one time ago, you could say, if it's Mrs. So-and-so daughter, yeah, she got.
Yeah.
Now, Miss So-and-so daughter don't work like that no
No,
more. They have their
no.
own mind, they do their own thing. But this struggle from girlfriend to wife is so crazy that it goes up, outside, round the back, and come back.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have so many fights in this relationship until you don't really want to marry this woman because you feel all this struggle just to call you my wife.
Yeah. But guess what?
No, it
It's
can't be.
better to struggle at the beginning of the relationship than to struggle during and suffer as you struggle. You see, as you're discovering an individual, that's a sweet struggle. But it's after you then get in that relationship and you find out what the hell did
But-
I get myself into. It's a bitter sweet because the sex may be sweet, but the other part of her is not so sweet. She bossy, she controlling. You want to be the man, but she wearing the pants, right? So it's a struggle there where you can't be the man because you hooked by the good sex.
Yeah, but see, there's so many struggles, and I want to discuss some of them because there's so many struggles from boyfriend
To husband
to wife or husband.
or the ex.
Yeah, because on this journey of trying to get her to be the wife that you consider is what you're looking for.
And half of the time men don't know what they're looking for.
We know, but we ain't gonna tell you.
So you see where the problem is? You
Because-
see where the struggle?
Yeah,
that is the
that's-
crux
the-
of the struggle.
The struggle is
because,
you love me, you're
Uh-huh.
supposed to figure out.
Ah,
supposed
so
to-
y'all play mind games.
No, because it's better for you to figure than me tell you. See, if I tell you, you ain't gonna take it. You gonna say, you gonna suck it. You know you'll be. Man, I listen to them. But if I show you,
God, that means you become my study
yes, and how best to love me,
than to study you.
yes.
So
because
why
when
is
you
it that the man
study
don't
to
want to
approval,
study the woman?
we study you in silent.
Oh, okay.
Let me give you one of the first study from girlfriend to wife. You come out the house. You dress like everybody else. I ain't gonna say it. As a man, some men don't say it. Some men will say, well, you okay? You dress well? That's what they say. They ask you, you sure you dress for this occasion? But most men, what they do, they'll give you a comment. And this comment will be,
Good afternoon, L'Oreal.
hey Loria, the comment will be, see, men do the reverse. You gotta watch men. Watch this. Oh, you look good, you know. Oh, you look extra good today. You know what he's trying to tell you?
In
You're
the
wearing a bunch of
past.
garbage.
No, 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 no. What sense does that make?
Because if he, because if he,
That is so confusing.
hold on, because if I tell you, watch this now, because if I tell you,
I am sure.
I don't like what you wear,
Oh
you're
my
gonna be upset.
God! No wonder the struggle
You're
is
gonna be upset.
real.
But it's a struggle.
No wonder the struggle is real.
But you think struggle to boyfriend, to girlfriend, I mean boyfriend, a girlfriend,
To
wife?
husband or
You think that's a struggle? No. The biggest struggle is to stay married. That's a struggle. See, because you forget you marry me. I can get to that next. See, woman and man, both sides, is forget they marry one another. Because there's have all kind of people involved in a relationship, and they forget that they marry one another.
and who they should be listening
Yeah.
to.
And then they bring mother in, best friend in, and your relationship, they bring all these people, and they riding off your glory. Because they sitting back looking and say, look at them fools. Because you going carrying everything across the road and tell them everything. So they laughing at you. And there's people who survive on mischief and having your marriage in limbo. They survive of that. I know a certain individual friend of mine. He survived of me by putting me in situations. He loved that because he
You
loved
mean
it.
in his relationship?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he loved to use my name.
Right.
Some dudes do that because they won't tell you something, but they say, Tony, say so.
Well, I guess that serves as what they call a buffer, right?
Yeah.
Because clearly the partner holds Tony in high esteem. So if I, as an individual, say, Tony say, then you may not bite my head off.
Right. But this
right?
is how.
But again, that is a convoluted way of getting you literally putting somebody in the middle of your relationship.
That's what I said to
You
you.
gotta go
You bring in
through
your
somebody
mind.
else
If I-
in order to be effective with the person you're with.
And watch now what I can tell. I can destroy you with this. I can go all around and get you right. This is how you bring your ma in your relationship. You go your ma on Saturday. That's how you see your sweetheart. So your ma, I got into my ma.
Okay.
You see, so you bring all
And
these.
your mother neighbor is somebody who you like.
Yeah, or mother don't even know what's going on, but you come there and you
And then
going
the
over with your
person
friend.
show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you say you're
okay.
going by so and so, and you putting your ma, your best friend, everybody in your relationship, and then when rowdy come, your best friend is the one who telling your husband, well, go here and you go there, and go here and go there and do this. But see, in relationships, these struggles in marriages is even worse. Because marriages, for somehow, when people get married, relationships become boring. Because they're doing the things early, what they supposed to do late. Okay, let me break this down. So people out there will know exactly what I'm talking about. You just meet me as dating. But you're dating, you don't consider me as your boyfriend. You even ain't dating me yet. But 3-4 days, all of a sudden I become your boyfriend. That's how woman operates. Woman.
Well, that's
what-
how we do it in the Bahamas.
All right, yeah. You do it fast. You
Yeah.
own me before.
And you know, that very word that you use, own,
Oh yeah.
ownership. We don't own anyone until we are married. And even then, that is not a property as such. It is more of a agreement to be in a commitment or a committed relationship with that individual. But that individual is still a self-thinking, self-sufficient individual. And that's where we get the struggle too, because at the end of the day, we feel, oh, you take me out my mother house, so therefore you have to do this, you have to do that. No wonder the man think he own you, because he have to take care of you. He have
Yeah.
to provide
Yeah.
and make all the ends meet, even if you are employed.
So what I get now is this. What's what I get? At the dating stage, you force me. Listen to the word I use. Watch some words. You force me to spend my money on expensive dinner. Because if I can't take you to Wendy's or McDonald's, because I want to make this impression, I got to take you to this big time restaurant.
But guess what? I don't care how much you use the word force. I am going to say the onus is on you as an individual. If that is above your budget, make it known. Don't, at the end of the day, blame the woman because you want to impress her, and you can't say, listen, I'm sorry, but my pocket is not there at this time to take you to X, but I can take you to Z.
Well, then we don't have no relationship. Because hold on, because she knows she can say,
Well, buying and selling, it seems.
no, she can say from the crack of the gate when you can't afford me.
Exactly.
But I can afford you. It's just that what I supposed to do in the beginning, what I supposed to do at the end,
You
want me to do at the beginning.
And we even ain't
I
committed.
mean, I just only haven't trying to get
Befriend you
Yeah.
to get to know a little about you.
That's the word.
But
Befriend
but y'all like to jump in the pants, and anytime y'all jump in a woman's pants, she think that you got, that her pants weigh more than McDonald's.
you. Yeah, but you remember this now. At the beginning, I only probably trying to get in your pants to see where you at. And if it ain't good, I ain't want you. What I can do with something
So
that I want?
therefore,
Somebody else could
so
have that.
therefore, you gotta pay great for the trial and the discovery
No.
of whether I am worth your time or not.
But you can
I'm not
keep-
gonna allow you to take my prize position for McDonald's or
Yeah, but
Wendy's or
watch this
chicken
now.
in the bag.
But watch this. You could keep your prize,
Yeah.
and we still could date. Watch this now.
Yeah.
But do not make me think that I got to spend all this money at the beginning. I ain't get for nothing. I don't work for free. I work for something. I working on you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I get my money. What you talking about?
So the struggle now is between you understanding that I have a worth, and my worth is a nice, exquisite restaurant. Your worth is to discover whether what you want from me is a part of me.
But yes, but if you allow me to start small, I will then carry you to the land of milk and honey.
Exactly.
But
And
so if you want to
therefore-
go to, you want to go to this great love affair and go through the garden of everything ever and palm yard and all this, you will then let me know that you only not coming here for what I have.
Okay.
You are coming here to be a part of me, and you're going to be the biggest part of me, and we're going to take this to the next level.
The biggest and the best and the sweetest.
Right.
And
but what
also,
you want, but
though,
what you want, test me.
yeah, it's a test. You
'Cause-
test in one way and I test
Because
in
woman,
another.
see, before a woman answer your question, you ask the question, could I take you for dinner? You know what happens? They don't know where I live. They don't know who I work. They don't know who I sleeping with. They don't know everything. They know everything. See, woman, they ain't gonna never say yeah to something unless they then figure out the whole
Because
mechanics.
why is that? How women love. Women know that men, well, we say y'all only interested in one thing, and that is sex.
That's not true.
But that is your primary focus
Yeah.
in the relationship.
No, because if it's
And so therefore, women already understand that a man, if you tell him no, he may come a second time and ask again, but third and fourth and fifth time, he may decide. So they decide, well, you know what, I better do my background check ahead of time so that at least by the second date, if he making any sense, I don't have no problem with letting him sample the
But
goods.
but you know, we go right back there before I step to the next thing. I can go right back to the same point I'm making, going to small, taking it small. Let's say you're the Christian, and I am the guy who's sinning. I'm the sinner, and I.
Or basically, you're not a
Yeah,
professed Christian. Let's
okay,
put it
not
like that.
okay, not professed Christian, and I trying to hit on you, but you decided you ain't gonna do it, but I keep hitting on you.
Right.
You just lost me,
Why?
cause you might have had a golden opportunity, because if I love you so much, you might take me on your journey to understand the basic principle of Christian life. And you might win me along with you to give my life to God. So if you didn't give me this opportunity, you close the door on me. Because God might be the one sending me. I'm saying.
But you know,
But
the thing about
so
it.
if you take me,
Uh-huh.
not on you, if you take me on this little journey, that give me this opportunity to be just me, with my small little money and my small this,
Right.
God might be, He might be the very one send you in my life
Yeah.
to change me, to get right, to do things in the right order. Now, so when most women decided to be strong-arming and difficult and what are we using again?
Non-submissive.
Non-submissive, whatever. It kills the whole beauty of what's going to happen
For a
again.
man. Well, you see, again, it has a lot to do with, you just used the word call and answer.
Yeah, call
right?
and answer. That's what
It
love is.
depends on the call, how the call goes out, that the answer will come. I shared in a funeral service yesterday virtually. A friend of mine, her husband passed, and one of the things that they talked about was when he met her, right? He invited her to a date and she agreed, and he had no clue on where. He gave her the opportunity to decide where she wanted to go. And where do you think she took him? To a revival. Now, he didn't know, but at the end of the day, these people ended up in a 34-year marriage. A 34-year marriage with 3 children and a beautiful relationship. But again, she had her principles. He was interested in her, and so he gave. She called, he answered, she called, he called, she answered. And that is what makes. So in essence, there is no template. I'm sure that they probably, all of their dates was in church dates, but she made it known what she was about. He made it known what he was about. And when love manifests itself in such a relationship, there may have been opportunities where they would have gone contrary to what was her Christian beliefs, but at the end of the day, it was an expression of love because they took the time to know each other. Did that eliminate struggles in their marriage? I'm sure it didn't, but at least they were honest with each other from Jump Street.
Yeah, but see, some relationship, I believe, may they meet the matchmaker. You know, you could see almost sometimes when a man truly love a woman, and then you could also see when a man only playing around, he only wasting her time. But woman has this tendency to hang around marriage that's not working. Women love to hang. See, because women have this thing that I can conquer this, I can change this around, I can stick it up. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do and that's your cup of tea, drink it. Put milk in it, drink it.
But sometimes the strategy that they engage in to try and conquer makes the situation worse. Because if you're going to try to lure them with one thing and not appease them in the way that they desire to be appeased, then you aren't really conquering anything other than yourself,
See,
putting yourself in stress.
see, and we talking about struggles in relationship. That's our topic today. Struggles in relationship. It is so many struggles in marriages that it's unbelievable. We create some of them. We 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 don't understand our significant other. We never learn our significant
Because
other.
we don't take the time.
And we so gung ho accomplishing what we want to accomplish. We don't even see the big picture. We don't see the love. Let me tell you. I had a conversation this weekend with a guy. The blue guy come talking to me about how he's struggling with his girlfriend, but he loves his girlfriend.
Okay. So,
And I say, well, how could you struggle with your girlfriend if you love her? So he say, something she do I don't like.
okay.
He said, the more I tell about it, it's like going to one and coming to the next.
Okay. So, what does that say?
What it say to me, so many things.
I know.
It says to me, at this time in her life, she might be enjoying it now. So that
Not
might
only
be
that,
that might be the struggle.
the pet peeve that he might have might be that it is something that she grew up with, right? Especially if they live together. For instance, we know the struggle in most relationships is having to pick up after the other person,
Yeah.
right? Having to tell them not to put certain things or certain items in a place that in your upbringing it is inappropriate to place it. So what is the struggle? It's the struggle with them having good hygiene practices, with them the way they cook a particular dish. These are all little things that cause relationships to struggle, for people to live in turmoil, and after years and years of stress, they either fall sick because some people just don't get the picture. If something is bothering you that badly to the point where it makes you sick, God, what it takes for the person to push you out of their life?
Also, people, I saved that for Bahamians. Go back to your point. Bahamians are very nasty. You know that?
I don't know that.
You don't know that?
No, tell me about it.
Bahamians are very nasty.
In which way?
Nasty. Hygiene, nasty. Bahamians are very
Okay.
nasty.
Untidy.
Untidy. Majority of Bahamians don't keep their house properly. And then it becomes to one individual in the house who's trying. Then it becomes a burden. And then that's the where
it affects the relationships.
Yeah, the fiber of the relationship break down.
Wears thin.
Yeah, and so she become tired or she become frustrated. Probably
Or
not
he,
tired.
or he. Yeah.
Become tired. And so the relationship will struggle because that one individual, she begged for help, but it seems like no help coming. And no matter what she do, it's only her one or him one.
So,
and it's a struggle.
yeah.
But
And then you love this individual, but it is a pet peeve. So what do you do? If, for instance, I love my partner, but my partner is untidy, they're unhygienic, they drop things everywhere, everything is just a mess, it's disorganized, and I am a person who likes order and cleanliness.
the problem most relationship goes through is the truth.
Facing the truth,
Facing the truth.
admitting the truth,
And speaking the truth. And even in infidelity, that's
Yeah,
the truth. That's
yeah.
like not speaking the truth. Even in you can't save, you spend everything you make,
Okay.
and you're lying about it. And even when you lie about that, you lie about how much money you make in the relationship.
Right,
So you
right.
know you can't afford. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get that. But the promise you made
You never fulfill.
never fell. That's a
Yeah,
struggle for a woman.
yeah.
That
And
is
for
one of
a
the
man,
worst. No, for a woman, that's the worst struggle.
okay.
If you make a promise to a woman that you can purchase something or do something,
And you
you
don't
don't do it.
follow
That's
through.
a struggle because a woman starts thinking twice.
That you don't live up to what you
That's
promise.
one.
You're a liar.
Yeah,
You
two.
don't care.
Right. And fourth is that you can't afford it. See, and most. Okay, let me tell you what happened in the boy. I can get myself into a boy. I know I get a lot of hit for this week, but I mind. Let me tell you what happens in Bahamians' relationship, and what happened, and what is a shift in the Bahamas. This is a shift in the Bahamas. Listen to this. Relationship marriages in the Bahamas. Marriages in the Bahamas, where the husband lies so much, the wife can't trust him far as he could throw.
And she can't even lift him.
Yeah, and
Many of them can't even lift him.
and you know what happened to the Bahamas? This affect the Bahamas big way. Let me tell you, this affect the big way. Most Bahamian men go to the bar and lie. Watch this. And have sweetheart. Because they lying to have a sweetheart. Lying. But what happened? Now, the foreign man has taken over their wives. Foreign man has taken over the Bahamian woman.
Really?
Yeah, watch what's going on. So the Haitian, now watch the words now. The Haitian men are working harder, competitioning more, and they now taking over because the Bahamian men sweetheart all their money and drink all their money. Now the Bahamian guys trying to live back in the 80s and the 90s today. They're broke now. They're struggling, and they still trying to live what they live.
So they're stuck in the past.
Yeah, there you go.
They're stuck in
And
the
so the
past.
Bahamian woman now figure this out, and so they ain't even fooling with them no more.
Whoa.
So that's why you see most of them drunk and on the side of the road,
Wow.
because they fool around so much, didn't take care of the woman that they married, didn't take care of the children. They all leave their children. You the wife, the children with you. You move on. The husband never. He said, "Oh, well, she leave me. I take care of them children." So now, the Bahamian woman struggle on her own to take care of those children. The Bahamian guy never stop sweethearting. That's all he do. Put his money in the cunny hole. That's what they call it. Just like that. That's where he put all his money. And
Not in the bank.
that's where he put
Wow.
it. And when he put it there, he leave the Bahamian woman to struggle. So now what happens? Let me tell you what happened. Follow me. The Bahamian woman don't even respect Bahamian men like that no more. Bahamian women don't even respect fellas when they talk about God no more. Because they realize all of them,
In that case, the struggle is over.
but that was the struggle, and this is now the struggle that the Bahamian woman can't take your word. Most Bahamian men, they cannot take their word because they simply lies about majority of things. Where you live, what you driving, what it is, where you weekend, how much money you got in your pocket. They lie. They walk in the bar. They lie. Hey, boss. They call you boss. Because you,
It's the one with a couple dollars in your
yeah.
pocket.
But you fool, you going to spend all your money because nigga call you lie. He lying to you because he trying to make you spend your money. Hey, boss, to make you feel good. And you fool.
Boost your ego so you
Right.
could throw him on bear.
That's why I go in.
Wow.
The only thing the Bahamian men have for themselves now is ego. They walking around trying to dress up. Now they got a new fad. One time they go dress up in expensive jewelry, expensive things. You know what it is now?
Why?
Trying to buy expensive cigar to hang with the boys.
Whoa.
Drinking Hennessy and
Hennessy and cigar.
and cigar. So you can spend $60 for a bottle of Hennessy $60 for cigar. That's $120 you didn't take home to your wife.
Wow.
And you didn't even pay the light bill. But when you get home, you have a story. Your story sounds like this. Oh, why you worrying about that? I can pay that tomorrow. That's your story. But you know you spend all the money doing food. See, front, never pay no bill.
No. Take all the money though.
And front, only one thing front is do to you. It's corrupt your mind. Because the front will tell you it's sweet, even if it ain't nothing.
Wow.
Because you like it, so you stuck on stupid. You get stuck on. You got caught, like they say. You got caught. And when you got caught up in the damn front. That's it. And you cannot break it because you only need God to break it. And too much of our men are stuck in this rock. The only thing they got now, the car they drive, and the clothes on their back. Because you try to divorce that woman, she can take your house. Because she can say, house, most likely the woman playing the mortgage anyhow. Men has fallen in the Bahamas out the door. They fall out the door and they fall on their back. You know a wooden step, you slide down, you fall on the backside.
Spinal injury, can't move no more.
And the struggles began in the marriages when the man started to lie. I am not beating women today, first time for a long time, because I realize.
New Year, people, 2023, it's all about the men.
Yeah, I realize that all our men walking around here, check this out. The percentage right now, how much is man you take home?
Like right now?
Yeah.
I'd say about 30%.
Okay. How much man? Where do you think the rest is?
By the bar for sure.
Yeah. Tell me the next thing. Where is it? Come on, let's go.
What you mean?
Where it is now?
Well, they buy the bar or by the sweetheart house.
No.
Where are they?
No.
The church?
No. They playing basketball and softball and.
Oh, they're in the sports?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what they
Or
tell
they
you.
watching it?
There you go. That's what they tell their wife.
Oh, okay.
But you know what it is. Yes, you're right. But see, the real thing is this. The struggle is this. You at the bar. You at the baseball, softball. That's all you sweetheart. Where the wife is?
Home.
With the children. Well, guess what she doing? Guess what the wife doing?
Cleaning.
The food. Yeah, the food.
Yeah.
She cleaning. She going to the food store. She cooking when you come back. She
sorting out the homework and the projects and whatever else.
And she keeping the
have
children.
to do.
So
checking on a mother. Checking on your mother.
Yeah. And guess what? And guess what she tell you? Guess what she tell you? Child, if I don't do it,
it wouldn't get done.
Well, if I was a woman, if I had not helped, there was gonna be nothing done.
And then what the man come home and do? Talk about the struggle there. The woman who chooses not to be ridden.
He come home. And he don't want the children make too much noise. Go
right.
And then when he finish, he want his wife come in the bedroom. Because she's stupid.
Yeah.
And then she comes in the bedroom.
And if he come and don't meet no food cook, what happened?
He going back out to sweetheart together.
Or he ain't gonna cuss.
No, he go chicken shop.
He ain't gonna cuss in
He gonna go buy
and fight.
See, he gonna buy it. See it again. He's spending the struggle, the money, the little money that he make. That's the struggle. So the wife, well, guess what happened now? The wife got this big plate of food. All is well cooked for tomorrow. After Tuesday not gone, everybody now begging for $20 to buy lunch for the children, because he took his money
and
to the
buy
bar
the
and the sweetheart.
Hennessy and the cigar.
Because let me give you something that is real. Let me give you something real. If you look around today, women are